Hey everybody, it's Mark Hemis here from QAD. It's a beautiful day here at QAD corporate headquarters in Santa Barbara, California, but I've only got a few minutes to talk to you today, so we're going to jump right in and start talking about what's new with the latest release of QAD Enterprise Applications 2013.1. So we spend a lot of time at QAD thinking about products, processes, and people and how they all relate. And with QAD Enterprise Applications 2013.1, that's exactly what we focused on. So we're going to take a few minutes. Let's look at specifically what's new with the latest release and how it affects you and your business. So every release of QAD Enterprise Applications is always packed with new features and product enhancements, but today we've only got a few minutes, so we're going to focus on 4 areas that we're especially excited about with the product. So the first thing is analytics. It's no secret that the analysis and visualization of data allows companies to make decisions, track their performance, better support, and also to better support their business goals. So QAD analytics, I'm sure you're familiar with, includes areas like operational metrics, reporting framework, and business intelligence, and so on. And with QAD 2013.1, we're focused on all those areas of our analytics platform, but some specific highlights include QAD's Key Performance Indicator Framework has been incorporated into operational metrics. Business intelligence now supports order management, and it includes the addition of more libraries to make it easier to use. Also, the reporting framework has been enhanced to make it more simple to generate reports and perform ad hoc analysis on data. And finally, there's been some changes to the user interface that now allow charts and analysis to be surfaced more easily and quickly. So as you can see, there's a lot of new stuff going on with analytics at QAD. Next up, we've done with enterprise asset management. So if you're not familiar with EAM, it basically allows you to manage your valuable physical assets so you can improve utilization, increase efficiency, and decrease your costs. So you can keep plant equipment running better by planning and scheduling preventative maintenance, so equipment is less likely to break down during production. You can also purchase and manage maintenance, repair, and operations items using the same capabilities that you use for standard inventory items. So what's new with enterprise asset management? Well, the latest version has been more seamlessly embedded in QAD Enterprise Applications, and it shares the QAD.net user interface. So this allows simpler integration into areas like production schedule, as well as the procurement and control of spare parts inventory. So in addition, EAM also now supports management of capital projects, like the building of a new plant. So for example, from planning all the way until production. So you can see lots of exciting things also going on with EAM. So the next area, let's talk about QAD Supply Chain Portal. So for those of you not familiar with Supply Chain Portal, it's basically our collaborative portal that it communicates demand in real time and tracks the flow of orders and shipments. So for example, if you have suppliers in Brazil, Italy, Bulgaria, and the Philippines, each of them can access the portal at a convenient time for them, see the orders or changes that are waiting for them. And you don't have to print hard copies or mail and fax them anymore. And as a result, your supply chain runs smoothly, and you and your suppliers have complete supply chain visibility. So this release focuses on upgrading the underlying technology of the supply chain portal, basically to improve performance. So we've added changes that make supply chain portal easier for suppliers to use, particularly smaller suppliers who don't use supply chain portal or who don't have it integrated into their ERP system. So the real benefit there is that companies now can exchange information on demand. And also, advanced shipping notices, or ASNs, give the full supply chain better visibility. So for some companies, promotional spend is very important. So especially companies that deal with major retailers or healthcare providers who have challenging promotional requirements. So with QAD Trade Promotions Management, not only can companies make sure they're selecting the right price for a promotion, but they can also manage those promotional claims. They can offset those claims against the correct promotion, and they can keep track of how effective their promotional spend actually is. So what's new with QAD TPM? Well, imagine being able to manage complex trade promotion activity with ease. So from retailers all the way back to you, the manufacturer, Trade Promotions Management gives you complete visibility of promotional spending and results. So on a product level, those are the 4 main areas of the product where enhancements were made. So what about processes? We all know that processes are critical when it comes to getting things done efficiently, consistently, and effectively. And at QAD, we believe, and I'm sure you'd agree, that a truly effective enterprise has all its key processes operating at peak efficiency. So I've got a few new areas to highlight that we're sure can positively impact how you get things done in your business. So an exciting addition to the new release is QAD Business Process Management. So for those not aware, BPM allows companies to model business processes and to measure how effective they are. And the benefit is the ability to adapt process to make these changes more efficient, which is not by coincidence supports QAD's vision of customers always striving towards having an effective enterprise, becoming an effective enterprise. So quickly moving on to upgrades. It used to be that you had to upgrade the entire system at once. Well, with this release of QAD, we've made some pivotal changes to the architecture of enterprise applications. So this is great. This is going to allow you to upgrade only certain components of the platform. So basically what this means is that you don't have to do one big upgrade. You can just upgrade smaller components, and you can actually do them now more frequently, which is great. You've lost all the bulk there, so much more efficient upgrade process. So another part of upgrades, we're going to start offering downloadable packages with QAD 2013.1. So that these packages allow you to achieve some of the benefits of new releases without having to upgrade your entire system. So we offer packages that include things like reports, browses and collections, financials, country-specific requirements, process maps, and user interface updates. So some great news for you there. Moving on to quality. If you're in the life sciences or food and beverage industry, you're constantly faced with a variety of ever-changing regulations that you've got to comply with. So most of these regulations center around proving product quality or process documentation and may require you to be able to manage procedures such as tracking and tracing your components or ingredients. So this new release of QAD can help you with item attributes, serialization, and quality. So these are great tools for you to improve efficiency, ensure accuracy, manage quality, and also to track and trace your products. So we'd never wish such an unfortunate thing as a product recall on anyone, but if you ever have to deal with one, you'll be really great that you have it. You'll be really happy that you have these tools in place to help simplify that process for you. Okay, so we've touched on both our product enhancements and our business process tools. The final area I wanted to touch on with regards to this release is around your most important asset, your people. So within companies, there are many different people with different roles, obviously. So QAD's role-based dashboards make it easy for users to see the information that's relevant to them and to not be distracted by the information that isn't. So for example, a customer service representative is focused on a very different set of metrics than a VP of operations would be. So we've got some good news for you guys in that regard. Are you ready? So the latest release of QAD Enterprise Applications offers 20 different custom dashboards. And we'll keep it between you and me and the rest of the internet, I guess, that there are even more coming in the future releases. So the dashboards are bundled into 3 packages. The first is customer management, financials is the second, and manufacturing is the third. And we've built them so you can customize them by adding or changing the metrics for each user to customize them to fit the specific needs of your end users. So this is great, right? Now we're getting somewhere. So think about how much language and taxes and regulations vary by region and how much they affect your workforce in those regions. So say you might have a headquarters in Brazil, you might have manufacturing going on in Bulgaria, sales office in Italy, and distribution going on in the Philippines. Well, as you can imagine, all of those countries have very different ways of doing business. And QAD internationalization simplifies localization and up until just recently supported 42 countries. So I know you're dying to know what's new with the latest release. Well, I kind of gave it away already, but what's new is that we now support Brazil, Italy, the Philippines, and Bulgaria, in addition to those initial 42 countries, which brings the total countries we support up to 46. So it's more really great news for you guys. All right, I know I ran a few minutes extra there, but there's a lot to talk about. So in summary, here at QAD, we really do strive to help all of our customers become an effective enterprise, and we continuously focus on how our product, processes, and people make that possible. And we truly believe that if you can perfectly align our product with your processes and your people, that you'll soon be on your way to becoming a more effective enterprise. And of course, as business dynamics change globally, we'll continue to focus on areas where we can help you reach your goals. So that's pretty much it for our overview of the latest release. Thanks for hanging in there with me. And of course, there are many more features and enhancements that we didn't have time to go through today. So if you have questions, be sure to talk to your account manager or give us a visit at qad.com/upgrade. Thanks for watching.